singer Lisa Golden is joining me in studio, and your scarf matches our couch.
No, and the shoes.
And the shoes. You really got the memo, hey?
I got the memo. And I even like the little bangles. And
You look stunning.
Thank you so much.
We're here to talk about your latest single, My Fire.
Yes.
Now, it released in February. It's April now, so you've had time to, get a feel for how people are digging the song, and I think it's been pretty good.
It's been amazing. Like, I am so overwhelmed by all the positive stuff that's flying my way. I'm loving it. It's just brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
Tell me about making that song, because I have to say it sounds so polished, so international, but with a wonderful South African flair.
Yeah.
Tell me about making it.
So the Sarah de Courcy was a songwriter who placed the song with us, and then we took it into production. I changed the key, made it a little bit higher, and it had more of an electronic dance feel to it before, and then we stripped it down, gave it like a little bit of a tropical African vibe, and then we kind of let the vocal lay on top of the track a bit more than what the original demo was.
When's the last time you really danced and rocked out to a song that wasn't your own on stage?
Oh, it wasn't my own on stage. Okay.
Like you weren't performing and dancing and walking out.
Okay. So I watched Prime Circle about in February, I think, and they just blow my mind every time. I stand up and I dance and I sing, and I love their music. I fall in love with their band. They have one of the tightest.
They have an amazing show.
They have an amazing show. I've seen them acoustic. I've seen them big band. I've seen them in parks. I've seen them in theaters, and they're just phenomenal every time. I love watching them.
Are you a big Prime Circle fan?
A little bit. Slightly obsessed.
They once told me they lost their bassist in Germany. They just left him and drove to another
They're rock stars.
place. They were proper rock stars.
And my best friend introduced me to them. I didn't have a clue who they were. And then she dragged me there when I came back home. And then I was like, okay, I know what you mean
And
now.
now you're a big fan.
And now I am, yeah.
Now we're here to talk about your music.
Yes.
We've talked about My Fire. What's coming out next? Are you working on new music at the moment?
Yes, it's a little bit top secret. We did a lot of stuff in studio last year. Recorded quite a few songs and experimented with a few things. And so we are unsure where we're doing an EP or an album next.
Okay.
Just kind of feeling things out and waiting for the thumbs up and stuff.
What's the hardest part about making an album, putting together a proper album?
It's just the learning process, the perfecting in your rehearsal. Like before you go in studio, you can't come into studio without knowing your lyrics. You can't go into studio without knowing every single element of that. So the most difficult process is just making sure that you study it.
Sounds stressful.
No, it's divine, because you fall in love with all the licks, and every time you listen to a song more, you hear more. You hear more of what you can do and where the vocal goes and how the lyric goes with the music, and it's an amazing process. It's my favorite part, the rehearsal part, because that's when you make it your own.
Now, I haven't seen you perform live ever, and I really want to, but you're not performing in Cape Town this time around.
Not
for these
this time
couple
around.
these couple days.
Yeah.
Where are you going to be performing?
Okay, so I'm currently touring with a Barnyard show at the moment, and that ends at the end of May. And then in June, we are lining up a whole bunch of things. Well, from June onwards. So there's lots of exciting news coming, and we're just setting it up in the moment.
I feel like you have a lot of secrets.
I have a lot of secrets.
A lot of secrets that you can't tell us.
I know.
All right, if we want to listen to My Fire, how can we do that?
iTunes, Amazon, Symphy, Africa. You can listen to it on all the other channels, like probably Spotify, Google Play, all the digital outlets. It's on all of them.
And if we want to follow you in all of your beautiful, amazing glory, how can we do that?
At Golden, which is GOLDIN LISA, Golden Lisa, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And then my website is just www.goldenlisa.com.
Yay!
Sorry, I added cheese to that.
No, that's okay. I loved it. Thanks very much.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much.